Now, I might be jumping the gun just a little bit here, but I think Thor Ragnarok is one of the funniest Marvel films I have seen. Thor Ragnarok was directed by Taika Waititi, director of Hunt for the Wilder People, and I'll certainly say that this is a very fun film with lots of humour in it. And I did find this movie to be very funny, but the dramatic impact did suffer a little bit. I think Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2 had a better balance of humour and dramatic impact. So now it's clear that this movie went for the humorous route. There were times where I didn't laugh at some of the jokes, and since there wasn't as much dramatic weight in certain scenes, it sometimes made me think to myself, what is there? Now, even though this flaw does seem pretty big, these were only very small times throughout the movie, and for the rest of it, I was just very entertained. To the point where I still like this film. The next thing I'll talk about is a character that really surprised me because I didn't expect him to be that much in the film. And that is the Hulk / Bruce Banner. I especially loved the scene where Thor and the Hulk are talking to each other. Yeah, you heard me right. Thor and the Hulk actually have a scene where they are talking to each other. Next thing I'd like to talk about is something according to IMDb where 80% of the dialogue in this film is improvised. So I actually found out about this before I actually saw the movie. So there were actually certain parts in the movie where I was like, that was probably improvised. I just really applaud the director to give the actors so much leeway. I guess he gave them that much freedom as well, is just because a lot of the actors have been playing these roles for just so long. And even the new people in this movie are all great. I thought Tessa Thompson was really good, who played as Valkyrie, and also there's even a character that is voiced by the director himself. So the visuals kind of reminded me of Guardians of the Galaxy, as they're very colourful and just vibrant, but with their own little twist. Another thing I found quite vibrant was the soundtrack in the movie, especially in the fight scenes. So to wrap this up, this is a very entertaining Marvel film, and I would say it is definitely better than the first two Thor films, and would absolutely rewatch this and recommend, but just with a fair caution that it is a very humor heavy movie and kind of forgets about the dramatic impact at times, and some of the jokes didn't land for me, but that's the only real flaw I have with this film. So I'm going to give Thor Ragnarok a 4 out of 5. So that is my review of Thor Ragnarok. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, consider hitting this button here or the subscribe button down below. And if you've seen the film, I'd be curious to hear your thoughts as well down in the comments below. And I'll catch you in the next one.